A study by Fidelity Investments uncovered a curious phenomenon. The best performing investment accounts belonged to people who had either completely forgotten about them or were no longer alive. Yes, you heard that right, dead people were often better investors than those still walking the earth. This startling fact challenges everything we think we know about managing our money. It turns out that the secret to financial freedom isn't about having a six-figure salary, a genius-level IQ, or adopting a high-risk investment strategy. Instead, it's about following a simple, proven plan, a plan that many people, especially expats, are inadvertently sabotaging every day. Imagine if I told you that becoming a millionaire doesn't require earning a massive income or making complicated investment choices. What if the secret to retiring rich while living abroad was something so straightforward that you could start on an average salary and still build a $1 million portfolio? Today, I'm going to break down the core lessons from Andrew Hallam's Millionaire Expat, the ultimate financial playbook for anyone working overseas. By the end of this video, you'll understand the biggest financial traps expats fall into, learn how to build a $1 million portfolio almost effortlessly, discover why sometimes doing nothing with your investments could actually make you richer, and uncover the one strategy that can help ensure you never run out of money in retirement. Let's start with a crucial lesson. Sometimes, the less you do, the wealthier you become. Dead people never panicked. They never tried to time the market. They simply left their investments alone, and in doing so, they reaped incredible rewards over time. This principle is one of the biggest takeaways in Millionaire Expat. The idea is simple. The more you interfere with your investments, the more you risk undermining their natural growth. By letting your investments sit and grow, you allow the power of compounding to work its magic, no matter what the market does in the short term. Before we dive into the exact steps you need to take, let's talk about who Andrew Hallam is and why his advice is worth your attention. Andrew Hallam isn't your typical financial guru. He wasn't born into wealth, nor did he make his millions through a flashy startup or risky ventures. In fact, he was a regular high school teacher in Singapore, earning a modest salary just like many of us. But unlike his colleagues, Hallam began to question the financial system around him. He wondered why so many highly paid expats still ended up broke by the time they retired, and why financial advisors often seemed to profit even when their clients did not. His curiosity led him to study the world's greatest investors, build his own $1 million portfolio, and eventually retire early. And now he's sharing his secrets with you. If you're an expat, you might already be earning more than your peers back home. But here's the big problem. Earning more doesn't automatically mean you're keeping more. Let me share the story of Alan and Jane, a South African couple living in Dubai. They were making fantastic money, enjoying a high standard of living, and believed they were well on their way to a secure future. However, when they met a financial advisor, he convinced them to invest in an offshore pension plan. It sounded perfect: tax benefits, steady returns, and a secure future. But what they didn't realize was that hidden fees were draining their returns year after year. By the time they discovered the issue, thousands of dollars had evaporated from their savings. This is the #1 mistake many expats make: trusting financial advisors who are more interested in their own commissions than in your long-term financial health. So, what's the solution? First, fire your financial advisor and take control of your own investments. Instead of spending your hard-earned money on expensive mutual funds recommended by someone else, invest in low-cost index funds that let you own a piece of the market. And here's another tip: automate your investments. By setting up automatic monthly transfers, you remove the temptation to spend money that should be working for you. It's a simple, set it and forget it strategy that helps you avoid the pitfalls of emotional decision-making. If you're enjoying these insights so far, please hit that like button to help more people discover these life-changing lessons. And I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me, what finance book would you love to see summarized next? Now, let's break down what actually works when it comes to investing as an expat. The key is to build a simple, low-cost portfolio that allows the market to do the heavy lifting for you. Instead of trying to pick individual stocks or time the market, you need to rely on a single powerful tool: index funds. For example, if you're based in the United States, You can invest in Vanguard's Total Stock Market Index. If you're in Europe, eShares MSCI Europe ETF is a great option. And for those who prefer an approach that aligns with their values, Muslim investors might consider the eShares MSCI World Islamic ETF. When you invest in these funds, you're essentially owning thousands of stocks across the globe, which means you don't have to worry about guessing which companies will perform well. But it doesn't stop there. Automating your investments is a game changer. By setting up an automatic monthly transfer into your investment account, you ensure that your money is invested before you even have the chance to spend it. This simple trick keeps you on track, even if you're not actively thinking about your investments day to day. Remember the Fidelity study? The best performing investors were those who did nothing, allowing their investments to grow uninterrupted, even during market downturns. Now, let's address a common challenge: saving money. Many people struggle with setting aside funds for investing, but there's an effective solution called the Save More Tomorrow strategy. Here's how it works. Every time you get a raise, increase your investment contributions. Take the story of Jonathan, an engineer working in Dubai. Jonathan started by saving just 5% of his income. Then, with each salary increase, he boosted his contribution by an additional 2%. Over time, this incremental approach allowed him to amass a substantial portfolio without feeling deprived. By the age of 45, Jonathan had become a millionaire, all because he made saving a habit that grew with his income. There's also another secret that many people tend to overlook: where you retire matters significantly. If you want your money to go further, consider retiring in an expat-friendly country where the cost of living is lower. For example, Thailand offers an affordable lifestyle with excellent healthcare, while Portugal is known for its beauty, safety, and attractive tax policies for retirees. Panama is another excellent choice, particularly popular among American expats. Choosing the right location for retirement can stretch your savings for decades, providing you with a higher quality of life when you finally decide to retire. At this point, you might be wondering, what's the biggest takeaway from Millionaire Expat? It's simple. You don't need a high salary to become rich. You just need the right investment strategy and the discipline to let it grow over time. By focusing on low-cost, diversified investments and automating your savings, you can build a robust portfolio without having to constantly monitor the markets. And that's the beauty of this approach. It works regardless of your income level. If you're finding these insights valuable, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss another powerful book breakdown. I'd love to know what financial topic or book you'd like to dive into next, so please leave a comment below with your suggestions. The choice is yours. The journey to financial freedom starts today, with one smart decision that could change your life forever.